Hello, sacred souls. It's Susanna from Shamanic Shaman. What I have here for us tonight is the shamanic works, so to speak. So basically, this is triggered or inspired by me feeling like I'm coming to the tail end of dealing with narcissistic and psychopathic energies and entities that have been haunting me basically my entire life. And, finally sort of getting a handle on it, which, like, a big part of it is coming more, like, taking my power back and setting better boundaries, right? So, and that's something that I can really recommend to anyone who's dealing with, especially someone who's an empath who's dealing with 4D boundary invasions by entities and energies and stuff. But even anyone who is not aware of it or doesn't feel it, I'm sure there are still consequences for them as well. So either way, like, it's highly recommended in my opinion. So I'm going to quickly talk you through this before we call our spirit guides in. So what I have prepared for today is, first of all, let me actually here zoom in. Thank God for Halloween. So I have a witch that is with a dark web or netting. And I feel that I've actually had a few dark evil witches and evil wizards or warlocks come at me with their black magic and try to destroy me. So, and they've tried to ensnare me in their dark webbing and netting, so I found this was very appropriate. This one I threw in last minute, and I didn't really think of it in advance, so I didn't get a wooden snake, but we're just gonna, assign the stick that's a little bit bent to the task of representing the snake. This pine cone shall represent the male body part that shall be symbolic and represent the unbalanced, aggressive male energies. And I'm not trying to be unfair here. Everyone, both men and women, have male and female energies, and we're not all unbalanced, and they're not all unbalanced. But the way this world has been ruled has been through domination and power and control. And that is unbalanced male energy. So that's what this shall represent. And then this is very interesting. This wooden mannequin was actually hanging on the shelf in the dollar store with the arms up, actually a little bit more up. Whoops. A little bit more like this, and immediately I thought of zombies. And I usually use these mannequins. Oops, the horns fell off, and I had made a little tail for the back, and I think that fell off too, but it's okay, it doesn't really matter. But this shall represent, and here with the pitchfork, a little wooden fork, this shall represent how the devil or devilish, satanic, Luciferian energies, entity and whatever, how when that takes over in a person who is of low vibration and who is energetically receptive to these dark lower energies, if that takes over a person, they pretty much turn into zombies. So I felt that was very appropriate, actually, but I am going to lower those arms now. Okay, then with all the dark netting and webbing, I felt we're going to repeat the spider, the astral spider implants and attachments that can happen. And there's also some more cobwebs, and also an octopus representing the astral octopus attachment that can like attach the tentacles and basically siphon our energies and manipulate. Actually, both of these entities can manipulate our mood and our thinking and so on, so we can become very depressed and have like suicidal thoughts or anything like that, or just lose completely hope and, you know, feel like we're not ourselves. Then here we're gonna detach. So basically we're gonna do cord cutting, where we cut any bonds, cords, attachments, connections to anyone who is dark or unhealthy and projecting their stuff onto us. And for that, we also have relish, representing their emotional vomit, basically, that they're throwing at us. And the mustard, as always, shall represent their dark, evil venom, kind of like snake and vampire venom. And by that, I mean when someone is kind of like an evil snake, coming back to this, it's like their emotional stuff that they can inject into our energy fields, that they kind of throw at us, and, you know, it's like they infuse us with that. That can be very toxic and poisonous for anyone who is on the spiritual path, on the path of ascension, who is moving more and more into the light. So like that dark, evil, toxic stuff is like very poisonous to us. So we're going to pull that out. And then we have a little noose here to represent all, and also the shackles. This shall represent shackles. So to represent the freedom that was taken from us and anything else that was taken from us, and how we were kept in chains and controlled and so on, as well as like the cords and bonds and all that stuff, as well as like all the torture, and in some cases they actually attempted to end our lives, basically, like to like in my case there were actually 2 people who tried to take my place in the ascension and sort of terminate me. Both of them failed, and yeah, it took me a while to recover, but it could be that, as well as just any and all other black magic and evil witchcraft and stuff that they throw at us to completely try to harm us, to entrap us, to ensnare us, to completely make our lives difficult, to cause hardship, etc. And then we're going to close the portal with this and seal it off and banish it for good with the salt. Then I have my shamanic rattle, and we got some sticks to also banish away the evil. And that's it. So let's get started. Dear Creator, higher power, source and soul energy, our higher selves, our higher spirit guides of the light, and great spirit of the fire, please help us do a complete clearing and cleansing of our body, mind, spirit, soul, and energy field throughout all of time and space, throughout all lifetimes, timelines, parallel and alternate realms, realities, multi and universes, and any and all other aspects that affect us in this lifetime. Let it be the shamanic works, kind of like an astral, I almost want to say like car wash or whatever, like where every aspect gets scrubbed and washed off and removed, and we're going to come out squeaky clean. All right, so let us start with the evil witch that actually looks almost kind of cute because it's Halloween stuff, but any and all evil witches and evil wizards that have tried to, and more or less successfully or semi-successfully or to whatever extent, have caused harm in our lives through black magic, evil witchcraft, ill wishes, evil spells, curses, hexes, psychic attacks, etc., etc., anything of that sort, who have abused their powers by using the dark against us, or even using our own light and our own power against us and siphoning it. They shall all be banished back to hell to burn in the fires of hell for all eternity, or until at some point in the distant future their soul is ready, able, and willing to move into the light for healing, and then they shall be cast into and bound into the light for the rest of eternity. And so it is, all my relations. And look at that, the head is just gone like that. So let's put the rest in. Oof. And the webbing just gone poof. The hat a little bit is taking a little longer. This stuff is shrinking away. All right, let's follow up with the evil snake. Same thing, is banished back to hell to burn in the fires of hell for all eternity, or until ready, able, and willing to move into the light for healing, and then be bound, neutralized, and sealed into the light for the rest of eternity. And so it is. Thank you, Miigwech. Dankeschön, all my relations. And any and all dark souls and entities that have been so corrupted by the devil and satanic energies and entity shall also be cast back to hell to burn in the fires of hell for all eternity, or until ready, able, and willing to move into the light for healing, and then be bound, neutralized, and sealed into the light for the rest of eternity. And so it is, all my relations. Oh, and here's their pitchfork. Let's not forget that. And any and all abuse of male energy. And with that, I'm thinking of like the narcissistic, forceful abuse of power shall now and forever be burnt away and finished, transmuted into love and light, and returned to source energy for reintegration. And any and all cobwebs, astral cobwebs, spiders, especially black widow spiders, and octopuses or octopi, astral octopi, octopuses, shall all be removed from our energy fields, our body, mind, spirit, soul, and energy fields, and cast into the fire, whoops, to burn away. Oh, this one does not want to go. To be burnt away and transmuted into love and light, and to be returned to source energy for reintegration. Here we go. The octopus has to go as well. And I feel like we gotta throw some salt on there right away. It's like, I banish you back. Ooh, actually, yeah, no. I need to banish that to hell. Sorry, that's what wanted to come out. I banish you back to hell to burn in the fires of hell for all eternity, or until ready, able, and willing to move into the light for healing, and then be bound, neutralized, and sealed into the light for the rest of eternity. And so it is, all my relations. Whoa. Yeah, this is going. And all of their evil emotional vomit must go as well, shall be transmuted by the fire. Great Spirit of the fire, please burn away and transmute all of their emotional vomit that they've been directing at us, and make them, help them see that by throwing all of their emotional crap at us, excuse my language, maybe I'm not supposed to say that on YouTube, I don't know, but anyway, all of their emotional vomit, make them see that they have to start facing themselves instead of throwing all of their stuff at other people. And pull out and burn away and transmute all of whoa, I can't even breathe or see. Whoa. Burn away and transmute all of their emotional toxic, poisonous venom that they've injected into our energy fields and into our lives. Burn it away and transmute it into love and light, neutralize it, and return it to source energy for reintegration after finishing the healing. Whoa. Oh, whoa. Yeah. Oh, that's... Oof. Oof, I feel the shift happening. Whoa. Yeah, that's intense. And let any and all cords, bonds, hooks, tags, portals, gateways, bonds, soul bindings, vows, soul contracts, shackles, chains, leashes, karmic connections and bonds, karmic debts, and any and all other connections that we've had to any of those toxic, evil people shall now and forever be burnt away, transmuted, and released with love and light, and all the damage that they've caused to our lives. We're taking our power and our freedom back. And let's bless all that evil stuff with love and light and release it from our lives to be burnt away, transmuted, and be gone and healed. Setting all of us free from it and letting us be lighter and freed to make room for love and light in our lives. And I am quickly twisting the portals and gateways. Okay, so any and all portals and gateways shall now and forever be closed throughout all of time and space, throughout all lifetimes, timelines, parallel and alternate realms, realities, multi and universes, and any and all other aspects that affect us in this lifetime. And of course that I'm gonna recycle. I don't really want to burn plastic. I'm pretty sure some of the fabric there was pretty synthetic too, but hey, yeah, life is not always perfect. Sorry. Okay, and whoops, it's a little hard to do with one hand, but I banish now and forever all evil from our lives to welcome and make room for all the love and light, so that we can finish our ascension process and be filled with the Jesus love frequency, and that we can be in oneness with nature and the elements like Merlin, and that we can be centered and grounded like Buddha and be all Zen, and that we are so filled with love and light like Jesus, like Yeshua Sananda. Whoa. And so it is. All my relations, all of our relations. And let us be filled with so much love and light, so many blessings and protections and an abundance in all areas of our lives. Let any and all abundance and any and all blessings that were taken and stolen from us by all these evil ones now and forever be returned to us. And let all of our power and all of our lost and stolen soul fragments, energies, and anything else, even our shadows, anything that was caused or removed or taken or siphoned by these evil ones, now and forever be returned to us, healed, and be reintegrated into our body, mind, spirit, soul, and energy fields, so that we can become whole and complete, that we can be, not just become, that we can be whole and complete, and that we can be in oneness with the higher power, source energy, whatever you want to call it, and that we will have access to that higher wisdom and knowledge of the universe, as well as having access to the Akashic records, and that we're more connected to our higher selves, that many of us have been to some extent blocked from. Like most of us have had some access who are on the spiritual path, but I think most of us do not have unlimited access, right? So it's like we have glimpses and like we see some stuff and we know some stuff, but let this help us step more and more and more fully into a complete connection and oneness with source energy. And so it is. Thank you, Miigwech. Dankeschön. All my relations, all our relations. Oh, wow. Whew. I really feel that the energy has shifted quite a bit already. So I'm sending you so much love and light as well. So many blessings, and be well until next time. Bye, everyone.